Hi beauties, welcome to Lady Lay Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to do a reading on your no contact situation. We're going to take a look at how this person remembers you and how they feel about not being together. And also if they would like to hear from you or any actions that they may take. So we have 4 piles with us today. The first pile is this stone here with the stripe. The second pile is this stone here, the spotted one, the light one. The third stone is this dark mottled stone. And the last pile is this blue stone. So please take a moment before making your selection of your piles. As I always like to say, if you're having trouble pinpointing which pile or piles you should pick, you can try rolling the dice 10 to 15 times and seeing which number comes up the most often. So without further ado, let's get right into our reading. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. You chose this stone with the stripe running down, and or you felt drawn to these 2 cards that flew out as I was shuffling for your pile, which is the Ace of Cups and the Virgin. So the downloads that I'm getting with these 2 cards, the Ace of Cups, as you can see, it's someone who is presenting their love in its purest form. And we also have the Virgin card with the shadow attribute, fear of intimate unions. So in this relationship, what I see is one of you was very open-hearted, very enthusiastic about giving into this relationship, like going all out, while the other was fearful of emotional attachment and union, like feeling the love, but also wanting to withdraw or be emotionally detached, because as you can see, this person is facing away. Yeah, so, or it could also be referring to the fact that whereas once you were very open-hearted and loving towards this person, then you felt like you were being taken advantage of, so you closed up and you had fear of a union with this person. Okay. So pile 1, we're going to take a look at which cards are coming out for you. We're going to take a look at how does this person remember you on the left and how they feel about not being together with you. Do they miss you? And also, lastly, we'll get some messages about would this person like to hear from you and get in contact with you. So this process will be sped up and we'll take a look at those messages. Timestamps are in the description if you want to skip through this process. Okay, pile 1, so let's take a look at your cards for how this person remembers you. First off, we have generosity. Pay attention to the red flags. Ace of Cups. It's really synchronistic. That was the Ace of Cups as well. Eccentricity. Status. Happiness. Four of Swords. discrimination, shield, you need to defend yourself, man, dealing with a relationship with a man. And the cards for how they feel about not being together with you now. We have adaptability, independence, defense, the moon card, stability, the tower, karma, you will reap what you have sown, codependency, chair filled, someone is entering your life. So pile 1, we have on the side here cards about how this person remembers you or remembers the situation. And on the right here, we have our cards for how they feel about not being together with you. Do they miss you? So with these cards on the left, yeah, they remember you as being someone who was exuberant with the generosity card, and also someone very unique for some reason with the eccentricity card as well. With the Ace of Cups, that was our card for this pile that came through. So I see that you were very loving and generous of spirit. Like you really had strong emotions for this person. So much so that this person thinks you did not pay attention to the red flags. So the signs are cautioning you. We have 2 red flag cards here from different decks. You need to defend yourself. Pay attention to the red flags. They remember you as someone who was like prestigious looking or someone who made them look good. And it's like someone that they could have been happy with the happiness card here. Because you did help them out and you were like a great pair with this person. It's as though you guys look good together is one of the downloads that I'm receiving. This person found you hot. See, with the discrimination, they're confused as to why you would choose them, this person, this man, or this woman, whoever the other person's gender, whatever the other person's gender is, because they can't believe that you didn't notice those red flags that they were displaying. Okay, so what kinds of red flags were they displaying? Let me take a look. So we have domination, okay. The red flags that looks like they were displaying here is either you guys didn't have the same values or religions for some of you. This is a general reading, do remember that. Or that they were more dominant than you. It wasn't like a pure give and take relationship. They were over empowering you and telling you what to do. Yeah, I see like a control freak type of person here. And so with the 4 of Swords, then they remember how you withdrew and how unhappy you felt by these red flags that you were observing. Because even though you love them deeply, yeah, so that could explain why we have the fear of intimate union. It's like you withdrew from this. But they do see that it was possible to have a union, a marriage with you if this is a romantic interest that you're wondering about, speculating about. With the eccentricity card, we have the signs of Aquarius and Taurus, so that may also be relevant for some of you watching this pile, and also Virgo. We had the Virgin here as well. It's like you're pure of heart and so generous of spirit, but also there's something like weird about you, but in a good way. So let's see what this eccentricity card may also be referring to. Ooh, heart. Love, deep affection, and caring. Notice the reds here. Definitely that's what I'm getting as well. Like your love, the way that you love was pure and kind of like weird to them. The Ace of Cups, that's a card of heart and love as well. So they thought it was like unusual how you courted this person, how you tried to get their attention, and how like much love you had for this person, how generous you were with them. Maybe this person wasn't used to that, but nevertheless, they seem to have been like controlling here or trying to have the upper hand. Okay, so let's get one more card for how this person feels about you or like remembers you. One more card. Thank you, Spirit. So we have Six of Wands. Okay. And we have the Hermit. Okay. So with these two cards, what I'm seeing is like this person has had time to reflect and they feel like they would like to come forward with an apology. Like you deserve an apology. That's how they feel. But let's also get a clarifier for that. So Spirit, can you show us a clarifier, please, for the Six of Wands and the Hermit for how this person feels now? Okay, and two came forward. We have July and Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a gift. Okay, so something may be happening in July with this person, like they may be coming forward with an apology. That's a very good omen. Or July is when your relationship could have begun, and when they think back, because this is the card of nostalgia, yeah, so there may have been like some sort of talk of an engagement here or of taking your relationship to the next level. And July is like maybe a pivotal month in your relationship, and that's what they remember when they're nostalgic with the Six of Wands. So that could be referring to one of two things. Okay, let's get one more clarifier for this Diamond card. Spirit, can you give us a clarifier for this Diamond card? Ooh, companionship. Okay, so it does look like a card of marriage or of being together. Yeah, so it could have been like you guys got together in July, or July was like a particularly good time in your relationship, or they would like to apologize and give you some sort of gift and reunite with you, because this card of companionship and Six of Wands are also like synchronistic here. But they've definitely had time to reflect on this because they feel like they could have been happy with you, that you made them look good. So we're also going to get some cards at the end for, does this person want to reach out? But so now we're taking a look at the cards for how do they feel about not being together with you now. So we have stability and defense and independence. So these two cards are synchronistic. Yeah, so this person seems to me to kind of enjoy their independence, like how things are going right now, because something about like codependency, the codependency card, being in a relationship like does not sit right with them. They get defensive when they're in one, and they feel like they could have a tower moment. So they prefer to be in their independence. And for some of you, what I see with the chair filled is that they're dating, or they already have someone in their life. So that's why when they think of like not being together with you, they think that it is correct for the time being. They like the stability that they're experiencing right now and having their guard up. And there is like someone new in their life, or they are dating right now. But with these two independence cards, what I see is that this person thinks that it is actually a good thing right now that you guys are not together. I'm sorry to say if that hurts you. With the Moon as well, this is a card of like illusion, confusion, but right underneath the Tower card, what I sense is that this person thinks that this would not have had a good conclusion, this relationship. So it had to fall apart. And with the Karma card, it's almost like they believe it is their karma that they caused this Tower moment. And now they're left with questions. but they feel like this independence that they have, this time away that they've had from you, has brought them stability, some like time to think, as we saw with the Hermit card. And I want to see a clarifier for adaptability. So what is that referring to? Let's take a look. So what, okay. So we had 3 cards, but we only need 1 or 2, Spirit. So, okay. Problems to be resolved. Okay. So with this card, what I'm seeing is that they think that it is good for you guys to be away from each other, at least for the time being, because there were many problems in your relationship, like the dominating aspect. They know that they were not right in dominating you and creating like a codependency type of paradigm in your relationship. And we have the key, successful outcome, next to the stability. So they believe that it is best for them to be alone right now, or to be in whatever relationship they are in right now. Yeah, because they feel at fault for having broken down their relationship, and they know that they were not treating you properly, that this was a problem, this type of like codependency issue that they created within your relationship, and the way that they were like stepping all over you, so to speak. So let's take a look at, do they want to hear from you? Let's get 2 cards, please, Spirit. Okay, we got a few more, but we just need 2, please, Spirit. Does pile 1's person want to hear back from pile 1? Okay, we have 3 cards. Okay, so we have the Magician, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, I do see that this person wants to hear back from you. Yeah, it's like they would like to get a message from you. And it's almost like they're stalking you with this 5 of Pentacles. This is a card that very much looks like stalking or checking for information. And the Ace of Pentacles, it's obviously about obtaining information. Yeah, so let's get a clarifier or 2 for that. So what do they want? Like in terms of hearing back from you. Okay, so 3 cards came out. We have Wealth, a Mountain Road, Road to Success, and we have Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Okay, so they want to manifest like the way that they relate to you. Yeah, so they realize like they were not in their evolved state here. Like they had not been a butterfly in this relationship. So they would very much like to change the way that you guys relate to each other, because as you saw, we had the 6 of Wands. And with the wealth of information, they would like to know what's going on in your life. But with the Mountain Road, they see that it's very hard to get information about you, is what I'm sensing. I don't know why. Maybe you have like blocked this person on social media, or you don't have a very public profile, so you keep mum so they can't get much information about you. But I see them like really wanting a lot of information about you. So will this person do anything in the future? I mean, a person has free will, but let's see what Spirit says as far as this person feels right now. So we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the King of Swords. So these are 2 no cards. No, they do not want to do anything right now, actively. Looks to me more like they want to get information from you, and they want you to be the first person to reach out. Yeah, but they do know that they were not acting in their best interest in the past, and they acted like an unevolved person. Yeah. So pile 1, this was your reading. I hope this was informative and brought you some measure of understanding. If it did, please do hit like and subscribe to support the channel. I'll see you in another reading. Take care of yourself, pile 1. Bye. Have a good day. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose this light colored stone with the specks, and or you felt drawn to these 2 cards that flew out as I was shuffling for your pile, the Queen of Cups and the Samaritan card. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups and the Samaritan, one of the downloads that I'm getting is that perhaps like you withdrew after trying to be so helpful to this person and not getting the kind of response that you want back. It reminds me of that like line, I threw my hands in the air, said, show me something, you know, from that song from Rihanna, like, I want you to stay. So that just popped up in my mind for some reason. And we have Samaritan. It says, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore, and exacting appreciation and recognition for the help you offer. Okay. So like I said, what I'm sensing with these cards is either this is referring to the fact that you have a lot of fire signs in your chart, or water also, because cups is like Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy. But also with this card, with all the reds and the oranges that I'm getting from this card, it does read more as like a fire sign, like Sagittarius or Leo or Aries. Yeah, so you or your person may be one of those signs. Yeah, so it will resonate differently for every person. And we're going to get some cards for how this person remembers you on the left here from different decks. And on the right, we'll have cards for how they feel about not being together with you. I mean, do they miss you? Do they think that it's good? Or are they sad about this or not? And lastly, we'll also take a look at the end of the reading about, do they want to reach out? Will they reach out? And this process will be sped up so that we don't waste too much of our time and we get straight into those messages. All right, let's get started. Okay, pile two. So your cards are ready. First, we're going to take a look at how this person remembers you. Okay, we have make the effort. Haystack karma you will reap what you have sown. This one flew out. Temperance. Okay, mentor. We have carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. We have detachment, chain of events that will affect your life. Nine of Swords, affair, defense. Okay, and we have stability. Okay, let's get one more card here. I do feel that it is missing. Okay, let's see. Okay, Two of Wands. And what they feel about you, about not being together. Negotiation, death. We have inspiration, Love. Wow, great passion. Lion. Time to act. And control. Let me get one extra card for the control over there. What that is trying to refer to about how they feel about, ooh, okay, Six of Wands. It's very clear. Pile 2, what this person remembers about you is like how adorable you were. With these two cards here, like maybe you were younger than this person, or it could also be referring to the fact that you're so cute. You know, like they just want to be protective over you here. And they remember that very distinctly about you, like how adorable and cute you were. So with the detachment card, what they also remember about you is like how you left and you had had enough. Or this is the way that they're interpreting things, like something that they did broke like the spell or the hold that they had over you, chain of events that will affect your life. And with the haystack karma card, they feel like they deserved to have you not respect them as much anymore. That's what I'm seeing. With the Two of Wands, one of the interpretations I'm getting is that this person may have like cheated on you or have been two-faced. And this caused you a lot of sorrow. For some of you, what I'm also getting is like they might have had an affair or given their attention to someone else and acted nonchalant, like it wasn't a big deal, and broke the stability, the relationship that you both shared. So they feel like they deserved the kind of like coldness with which you approach them. So I want to get a clarifier. Another thing with the Two of Wands is like a card of indecision. So another interpretation of this is like towards the end, you became of two minds about this, like, should I stay or should I go? And even you, according to this person, saw like that this relationship should be abandoned and it wasn't working. So they see you as like being detached from wanting to make this relationship work. Whereas once you were the greatest supporter, like a great friend to them. And like we saw earlier with the Queen of Cups card, like you threw your hands up in the air and said like, enough, I can't deal with this anymore. It does echo this detachment card here and the Two of Wands. So with the Temperance, they think that you're very smart at making decisions, like you're calm, cool, and collected. And with this card, what I'm seeing as well is like you left. You couldn't bear what happened here. But let's get some more clarifiers about what this defense card could be referring to. So how this person remembers you. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. We have two cards. Let's see. Okay. Fair Man. And the other card is Torch, Spiritual Development, Enlightenment, Awareness, and Understanding. Yep, that's exactly what I got with the Temperance card. It's as though you weighed, is this person being fair with me or not? They see you as being very reasonable, very rational. Like some earth undertones here with the Temperance and the Defense card. We have Taurus, and I'm getting Virgo vibes here for some of you as well. So you had the spiritual wherewithal, the consciousness to understand this person's motives and that they were not being fair with you is what I'm seeing. And there was something here which was like the last straw for you. And that's what this person remembers. You being calm, cool, and collected and making this decision to detach from this person. Which is quite like a contradictory energy to how they also remember you as this adorable person needing protection, so cute, or maybe even perhaps noticeably, visibly younger than them. Yeah. And for others of you, another download that I'm getting, but this will not apply to everyone, is like you met this person when you were quite young. So you'd been together for like since you were in college, or you knew each other as children. Yeah. So now we have on the right side here cards for how this person feels about you guys not being together. We have the death and rebirth card, negotiation, and inspiration. So with this card, the negotiation card, I'm getting like they have two minds about it, but they do have thoughts of you. It's as though they're peering into the past, and it does come to their mind. It's not like something that is far from their mind. As a matter of fact, they remember the great passion that you guys share or shared, and it's like they lust over you still with the tulip. They still hold a candle to you, for you. And with the control and the Six of Wands, what I'm seeing is that they would like a reconciliation for sure. And they hold fond memories of you, like you were someone from maybe the younger times, and they remember how cute you were, and they would like to reconnect with you. Even with the line, time to act card there, it's as though they would like to approach you and make amends. Six of Wands, making amends of the past, of being nostalgic, reminiscent. Okay, so let's see for what else we're getting for this person. Like, do they want to reach out to you? Okay, so one card fell out. Oh no, two cards fell out. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Chariot and we have the Moon card. Okay, with the Chariot card here, this is yes, but they seem flustered or confused about this. There's a lot of uncertainty. It's as though they don't know how you would receive them. What I'm sensing with these two cards is like, it's not solely because of their own self-motivation. They feel like what they did was messed up. So they're afraid of how you would take it or how you would approach them. So can we get two clarifiers for that, please, Spirit? Okay, we have basket, recognition, reward. Okay, and let's get one more. Okay. Okay, three fell out, but we need one more, please, Spirit. Ooh, sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. So I do see that this person still has feelings for you, and they would like to revive this relationship. They could see like you deserve so much better, and they don't feel like they gave you the recognition and the reward for merit that you deserved. So that's why they're reticent with these cards here. With the Moon card, that is a card of no. That's why they don't know whether to approach you or not, because yeah, like, would this fresh start happen? They didn't give you your just due. They didn't act in the right way with you and show you as much appreciation as they should have shown you, like how much you meant to this person. So they're not really coming towards you right now, it looks like. But let's see if in the future, sometime in the future, this person will come to you or will apologize. So we have the card, the Two of Swords. And let's get two more cards, please, Spirit. Okay, Two of Swords is a card of no. We have the Four of Cups. So they're considering it, but they feel like they have so much regret, so many anxieties regarding this issue. And one more. Okay, the Ten of Swords. So with these three cards, the answer is no. It doesn't look like this person will approach you unless they run into you, because they feel quite embarrassed by what they've done. And they feel like they deserved you to withdraw from them, to detach, and to leave. And not to see them in a flattering light anymore. Yeah. Okay. So anything else? Let's just get one more card, please, Spirit, about how this person feels about pile 2 now. Okay, we'll use the love cards. And we have passion. It's the same as this card here, tulip, great passion. So that confirms for us that this person still holds a torch for you. They still have feelings, and they still lust after you when they remember you. But they wouldn't know how to approach you, is what I'm saying, unless they were thrust into that situation. Like, they wouldn't voluntarily make a call or send you a message. So pile 2, this was your reading. If you resonated and you want to support the channel, please do hit like and subscribe to the channel. Take care of yourself. I hope you have a great day. Bye, Pile 2. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to this dark and mottled stone and or the cards that came through for this pile. So these practically jumped out as I was shuffling for this pile. It's the card of the beggar and the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands, it looks to me that you thought a lot about this person. And when you did, you cried a lot over this person. And with the beggar card here, we have confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem, or dependence on others to the exclusion of effort. So notice that in both cases, the eyes of the person are closed. And what I'm sensing is that this is referring to you, like you were kind of blinded by the emotions that you had for this person. You trusted them implicitly. And you felt like you were a beggar, so to speak, where you had to work for their love and they were denying you this fulfillment, and you were heavily dependent on this person for your happiness. Is how this person is remembering you, one of the ways. Okay, so it's like there was something you couldn't see or you couldn't predict about this person. Yeah, so these are the cards that came through for this pile. But now we're going to take a look at what cards are coming through on the left here for how does this person remember you. And also on the right, we're going to have cards about how they feel about not being together with you. Do they miss you? Do they want you? Are they happy in their life? And lastly, after we get those cards, we'll also take a look at if this person wants to reach out, if there are any indications that this person will reach out. So this process of pile picking will be sped up so that we can get straight into our messages without further delay. Let's get started. Okay, pile 3, let's take a look at how this person remembers you, and then we'll take a look at how they feel about not being with you. So we have 8 of Swords, the Hanged Man, okay, Martyr, Energy, Let Your Friends Help You, Cup, you should accept valid criticism, Flow, Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Bluff, seduction. Okay. We have woman. Practicality. Okay, and Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. And how they feel about not being together with you now. Okay, we have negotiation, vision, older woman, Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords, flirtation, grasshopper, shield, you need to defend yourself. Okay. So pile 3, on the right side here, we have cards for how this person remembers you. And on the right, with these 8 cards, we have how this person feels about not being together with you right now, being in no contact. I mean, do they miss you? Okay, so with these cards here, for how they remember you. So with the woman card here, what they remember is like, you're the type of person who wears their heart on their sleeve, who has very strong emotions of love. So much so that you could even sacrifice your own comfort with the practicality card here. And you inconvenience yourself with the Hanged Man for love or for your friends. Let your friends help you. They see you as a very friendly person. Yeah, with this love card here and the dolphin, you know, dolphins are known for being very friendly animals. And also dolphins are like love, and we have the seduction love card here, Pisces. So someone who is sacrificing, someone who's like a martyr for the people that he or she cares about, for their friends, that's how they remember you. And with the 8 of Swords, what I'm also seeing is like, though you are met with harshness and cruelty, because, you know, this story is from the French folktale of when this woman had to leave her father's homeland and disguise herself. So not like being confrontational, but sort of like leaving, that kind of Piscean energy. So as to spare everybody and yourself from harm rather than be direct. So that's the energy that I'm getting here. And we have the Fire Spirit energy card here as well. With this card, all the greens here are showing me that you were a person who is perhaps very natural looking, like a natural beauty is what I'm sensing. One of the interpretations I'm getting with this. Like you're someone that does not particularly like putting on makeup, and that you're like a natural beauty. And another thing that we may be getting with these cards, what it's trying to refer to is like your emotions run deep, because we do have garden imagery in this. But let's get a clarifier for what else this could be referring to. We have ant, work, achievement, success. Okay, so the energy and the flow card. It's like you're a hard worker. And again, we're getting seen from nature. Yeah, like you're not afraid to roll up your sleeves and work. But you're also the type that would sacrifice your convenience for friends or people that you love. And we have Ram, a stubborn energy, stubborn person rather, and bluff. One of the interpretations that I'm getting with this, and you should accept valid criticism. Okay, that's really interesting. I do want to get a clarifier for that. One of the interpretations I'm getting is that like you try to pretend that you're very strong and you wouldn't take crap from people according to how they remember you. But with the bluff card here, what I'm seeing literally is like they think that you're bluffing because you're actually quite soft-hearted and malleable is how they remember you. But let's get a clarifier for this cup, for you should accept valid criticism. Okay, so we have 10 of Swords. Okay. Another interpretation I'm getting is that with this ending here, the 10 of Swords, maybe you put on this air, this facade, like, I don't need you, I'll be fine. But they think that you were bluffing and you weren't really trying to reveal your true emotions about that when this no contact went into effect. Like, you tried to be brave and strong and put up a wall, a distance. And with the Cup, you should accept valid criticism. We also have card of 5 of Pentacles. So this is a card of feeling like you're lacking something. And this person feels that you were insecure at that time, at least. Yes, so with that Ram card, it's like almost as though they feel like you were in denial and trying to put on a brave face in the face of this adversity or this end that you face with this person. So how do they feel about you now, though? Okay, we have Horseshoe and Forest. Muddled, unclear thinking. Okay. It's interesting because we had those foresty cards, as I mentioned earlier, with the energy. So they still think that you are a hard worker, but also like there's something mysterious about you. They're not sure what to think now. But they also do think that you're someone who makes their own luck, like a hard worker, that you've achieved some sort of success. But I want to get a clarifier for that. So what does pile number 3's person think about pile number 3 right now? So for the Horseshoe, we have, wow, the Fool. Okay, so a new start in your new life. Since you've been away from this person, they feel like you've had a lot of luck. And so it's as though they can't really see too much into what you're doing. Like you're a siren. You're a beautiful siren that you've glowed up is another download that I'm getting with this and this as well. Okay, and with these cards, we have for how they feel about no contact or not being together with you right now. We have negotiation, vision, grasshopper. So the first thing that I'm seeing here is that they're confused because there's some sort of older woman in their life, or this fact could be referring to that you're older and many years have passed since you've last been with this person, and they feel as though you would see through this person with the red flags. Like they feel that you would be the type of person to be like, nice try, but yeah, I see what you're doing there. So the Knight of Swords, if they approach you with any type of like flirty energy or Knight of Swords energy, like being deceptive, you would pick up on that. So they're very cautious is what I'm seeing. And also with the grasshopper, it says situation in the balance that requires careful handling. Just like I said, I do see that they think that you're older and wiser now, and you would pick up on the red flags. And with this negotiation card here, another thing I'm seeing is that they're starting to consider how to kind of like make amends or make this like water under the bridge so that there could be some sort of peace established between you guys. Yes, so let's see any more cards that are coming through for how this person feels about no contact with you now. Let's get one from this deck, please, Spirit. Okay, so we have Riches, and let's get a clarifier for that card. Okay, so several came out, but we need one or two, please, Spirit. Can you tell us what Riches card is referring to? Okay, 2 flew out, thank you. Okay, control your anger or you will be sorry. And feeling tied down or frustrated. Okay. So how they're feeling is like you would be very angry with them. And now that you recognize the red flags that were there, yeah, feeling tied down or frustrated. I don't see that this person feels that you guys could, if this is a romantic relationship, like you guys could make amends. They're frustrated by it, and they sense that you would be really angry at this person. Yeah, so with the Riches card here, This is the Capricorn card. Another download that I'm getting is that financially, there's some sort of problem this person is having, or financials are like a big consideration for why this person doesn't think you and them would work out. Yeah, but I want to get one more clarifier for that. For what this is referring to, the Riches card, like, is it a financial situation that you have that is worrisome to this person? 8 of Wands. Okay, so it's like a crash and burn type of energy. Perhaps this older woman card could also be referring to like someone in their life, their old lady or their mom or someone in their life. And this would affect their finances. So they don't feel like they could make much of a move towards you. You'd be wiser. You have grown wiser and you would be very angry at them. But nonetheless, this is like reminding me of 6 of Wands and the negotiation card. They would like to make amends, or at least to have like some sort of romantic or sexual relationship with you, if this is a romantic interest that you're inquiring about. So finally, pile 3, let's get some messages for, do they want to hear from you? Let's get 2, please, Spirit. Okay, so we have 7 of Swords, and we have the World card. So with these 2 cards, because 7 of Swords is surreptitious, and the World card is kind of up in the air as well, this person doesn't want to directly hear from you, but they would like to run into you or get news from you. What I'm seeing is like, they wouldn't want you to directly reach out to them. And what about reaching out to you? What do they think of that? What do they think of reaching out to you? So we have the Moon card. And let's see, one more card. Ooh, okay. The 4 of Swords. So these 2 are definite no cards. And this is a card of like withdrawing and not being in that energy. So the Moon card is, yeah, card of illusion. And no, it does not look like this person thinks it's a great idea to reach out to you, but they would not be against running into you is what I see, or getting news about you with the World card there. But let's get some clarifiers for why they don't want to reach out to you. Money, okay. Like we saw here with the Riches card, some sort of financial situation may be at play. Their finances are tied up with someone else, it looks like, or they don't feel like they're wealthy enough to make this relationship work. Okay, and we have short journey. Okay, and for some of you, what I'm also seeing is like distance may be a factor. This person may not want to travel to see you to get there. And let's just get one more. Thank you, Spirit. You are highly thought of. Okay. Another interpretation that I'm getting with this is one of the reasons that they don't want to reach out to you directly for the time being is because they want you to have only like positive memories of them, as they saw here, because they liked having the upper hand where you were the emotional one. You were the one that was like putting more attention and effort into this relationship. And they feel that by them reaching out, they would lose this game. And so they hope that by not reaching out, you would still think highly of them, is what I'm seeing in particular. Okay. And lastly, how does this person feel about you? Let's just get one more card and close out the reading. We have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay. So with this, I want to get one more card. But this person feels that they would like to be the type of person that you trust. And let me see, not unsuccessful plans. Okay. So they know that this relationship hasn't worked out. And what they would like to have is to have your trust back, to have your love back. Because it's like you make them feel more confident in themselves. And as you know, like if this person is a narcissist, they need supply and they need someone to make them feel special. So you being this like kind of empath here with the love cards and being vulnerable in the past and how they remember you, it's as though they want to get your attention and trust back despite these unsuccessful outcomes to the relationship. And in some cases, this money path thing here may also be referring to the fact that they would like for you to make financial sacrifices or be like an equal earner. So they would like to, like, they would like you to be like Barbara the Builder kind of person. So these are the messages that I'm getting for your pile 3. If you resonated with it, please don't forget to hit like and consider subscribing to the channel if you want to support it. I'll see you next time. Bye, pile 3. Have a great day. Hi, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the blue stone. And the cards that came through for your pile, the ones that flew out rather, are 10 of Cups. It's a beautiful card of fulfillment, friendship, having the whole 9 yards, and Thief. Okay, so sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be taken, or stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. Interesting. So with these 2 cards, what I'm seeing is that this person may have like deceived you because you felt like you found your soulmate, the 10 of Cups, like you could have everything. In some instances, you guys could have been in a very committed relationship, even have kids together. Or, yeah, like there was some sort of engagement or was going down that path. It's very evident. So with this Thief here, this person kind of like blindsided you is what I see. And you feel like they stole your affection. And this person is like an imposter. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. So we're going to take a look at what cards are coming through. Okay. So we're going to take a look on the left-hand side here. We're going to see how they remember you. And on the right, we'll have cards for how they feel about not being together, about no contact with you. And we'll also take a look at the end for cards about like, do they want to contact you? Are they thinking of contacting you, etc. So this process will be sped up and we'll get straight into those messages. Okay, pile 4. So let's take a look at what cards came through. Firstly, for how this person remembers you. Okay, we have wealth. Okay. Ace of Swords. Flow. Mystic. Three of Wands. Influence. Religious factors. This one landed here. Enthusiasm, wealth. Joy, carrot, opportunity or windfall. We have a renewal. Okay. Dog far away. protection. Broom, new home, new outlook. Eight of Pentacles. Harmony. And let's see what cards came out for how they feel about this no contact. We have January with the King of Wands. Okay, Bear, Danger, Turquoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Oh, okay, Concentration, Fortune. Practicality. Okay, Refuge. Pile 4. So these cards here represent how your person remembers you. So with the renewal and the flow card here, one of the first messages that I'm getting is that they felt an instant attraction with you. That's what they remember. And in some cases, this may have been like a rebound relationship. This card is either referring to the fact that you were a rebound for this person, like they had just split up and had unprocessed feelings for someone. Or for some of you, this may be referring to that right after you, they went with a rebound. So this is a general reading, but this renewal card is giving me the message of that there was a rebound, and that's what they remember. Like either you were the rebound or some other person became a rebound after this situation went no contact. So they tried to substitute you with someone else. So we have the Mystic card here. What they remember is how spiritual you were. I'm getting very much Sagittarius types of vibes here, like Gemini or Sagittarius vibes with these cards in particular. And we also have Sagittarius here as well. So they saw you as someone who has an adventurous spirit, like a go-getter, and they think that you perhaps have like some religious faith factors. So with the influence card, I see that as like being a hindrance to your relationship with this person. Either they were the religious one, but like some different value systems with this person. With the influence, the Devil card made them feel like something in this relationship was in trouble. So yeah, the religious factors. You will know how that resonates. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. I see this person thinking that you are a good communicator. So even if you are an introvert, they feel that you're very clear and you make a lot of sense. You have a lot of common sense with the Eight of Pentacles card as well. Also, what I'm getting with this card is they see you as someone who is like Virgo in energy, hardworking, kind of like no nonsense when it comes to work. But you also have this like dreamy, adventurous side to you. And I'm getting very much Gemini vibes here as well. Yes, so with the protection card here, I want to get a clarifier. Okay, so several flew out. Let's see what this is referring to. Is it that you're good with, okay, children maybe? Love. All right, and we got the Rabbit card. Okay, and Cup. Okay, so these three cards came to define the protection card here. So one of the messages that I'm getting with this rabbit here and this card, the Ten of Cups, is that they really felt that they would like to start a family with you. And they felt like you could be the one or you were the one. So this is distinctly reminding me of children with the protection card. And the Harmony card, like I said, I feel as though religious factors or differences in values was a contributor of this question of whether you two would be harmonious or not was something that was heavily on their mind. And the dog far away card could be referring to the fact that you guys were long distance, or they remember how you guys separated that time. So I want to get a clarifier for that. Can we get one from this deck, please, Spirit? Okay, Camel. Definitely giving me like long distance vibes for some of you. And with the sunrise here as well. Another download I'm getting is like you may have different backgrounds, and that's why we got this religious factor cards. Like you're from two different ethnicities or backgrounds. And so that contributed to them wondering whether there could be like harmony in this relationship with you. Okay. So this is what they remember about you. And let's take a look at how they feel for you now. Let's get 2 or 3 cards. So we have 4, but we only need 2, please, Spirit. So how does pile number 4's person feel about them now? Okay, we have Page of Pentacles and 4 of Swords. Okay, so this is a card of slumber. So this person, I see them thinking that you are a great person to go on an adventure with. They would not mind bumping into you. But at this time, they don't look like they're actively trying to pursue you. Okay, so let's get a clarifier for why that is. Why does this person not want to come forward, looks like? Okay, we have dagger, fear, worries, tense situation. Okay. And woman. Okay. So for some of you, very distinctly, what I'm getting is that there may be another person in their life. And this would cause like some tense situation if they were to reunite with you. And so they're choosing to focus on this woman in their life. Yeah, and they think that this would result in like a tense situation for someone that they're dating or they're in a relationship with. So this Page of Pentacles is not very serious energy, is what I'm seeing. They're not very serious about coming forward at this time. Now, with these cards here, we're taking a look at how they feel about not being together and being no contact with you. So we have the turquoise here and the concentration. Again, I'm getting devil energy here. So interestingly, what they feel is they feel like tense, there's danger, and if you were to be together. So they feel like this relationship would have to move very slowly. And they feel like they would compromise the situation because they're still not out of the woods with their like emotional work yet. I'm seeing this as the devil card. We have Gemini energy again. And we have Leo energy here. And Capricorn. So you may relate to one of those signs as well. Yes, so with the King of Wands, this King of Wands to me seems cold, and it's confirmed by the January. So this person here is trying to put up a facade that they're not bothered by not being in contact with you. And with the Fortune card, it's interesting. We have like money matters and the Fortune card here. So this person may not feel like they're altogether ready financially to be with you, or they feel like you would be the type of person that would compromise their financial situation. So they're worried about practical matters and focusing on work. And they're worried on how you would work on a practical level. But let's get a clarifier for the practicality card here for what this person feels about no contact with you. So Spirit, can you give us a clarifier? Okay, several flew out. Let's get 3. Wow. Okay. So this card came through career. All right. So if this person is like laser focused on their career or finances right now, they don't look like they would want to share that with you. Or if this is the type of person that you know is quite materialistic. Yeah. What I see is that this may be a huge factor. They want to be with someone who's going to be advantageous for them financially. So this is something that they feel is like you're going too slow for their taste, so to speak. And we also have the Sun card, happiness and well-being. So that's what they're focused on right now with the practicality card. But they do have some hope, but I want to take a look at what that is talking about. So with the October card here, let's take a look at what that is referring to. Spirit, can you give us a clarifier for the October card? Okay, 3 cards flew out, but we only need 1 or 2. Okay, 1 will suffice. So we have, oh, charity. Okay, so we have Cancer and Scorpio energy, Libra energy here. So for some of these people, for someone that you're watching for, I see that this person may already have a family situation. And so they're focusing on what they already have, like a child that they have, or their career. And the Sun card is a card of children as well, you know, in the traditional Rider-Waite. So this person looks like they're focused on their child, which could be their career as well. So practical matters. So I don't see them focusing too much on trying to get back together with you here, but let's take a look at what the Refuge card is talking about in relation to how this person feels about no contact. So several cards flew out, but we only need 1, and we got 2 here. So let's see which one. Okay, so success. Interesting. Okay, so with the Fortune, the Refuge, and the Success, with those cards, the download that I'm getting is that they feel that it's actually a good thing that you guys are not together at this time. I'm sorry if that hurts, pile 4. So if you don't resonate with this reading, you could always click off and try another reading. Oh, this card came through as well. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble on aimlessly. So this card came through as well, and I feel that Spirit is trying to bring this card for here as well. So there's an element of where they feel like they'd be going backwards, and this person has like the kind of mentality where they don't believe in going backwards, so to speak. So even if they're in the wrong, they feel like they should just move on and focus on their money, their bag, and their child, or having a child here. Yeah, the King of Wands is also like a fatherhood energy. Yeah, with the pride here, the Leo. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like this person feels as though maybe you're moving too slowly for their taste. They want someone who's like more dynamic or more money lucky for them. And this does not mean that that's how you should be at all. It's just that this person is one of those people that feels that they need someone who's going to keep up with them, so to speak, in financial matters and in ticking off these types of boxes that they have. And if your values don't align in that way, there's no point in being with a person like that, because, you know, relationships take 2 to tango, and it's not all about materialism and what kind of wealth you can accrue materialistically. But if this person has those types of values and doesn't have values of like friendship, loyalty, then there's no point. There's no point in pursuing this type of person or feeling bad about not being in contact with such a person, because their values are so skewed. Yes, so let me get some cards for what does this person feel about contacting you. Okay, so, okay, we need 2 more, Spirit, not 5. Okay, thank you very much. So we have the Hanged Man, the 5 of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. So these cards are, these 2 are definitely no, and this is a maybe. So this person definitely does not feel comfortable contacting you right now, but it doesn't mean that they won't in the future or you won't run into them. But with this card, the High Priestess, what I'm sensing is like they're very careful and measured. So why do they not want to reach out right now? Can we get 2 clarifiers for that, please, Spirit? So as we mentioned, there could be someone in their life right now, or they're focused on their children. Okay, so let's take a look which cards are coming through for why this person does not want to reach out right now. Wow, Crown. This is the status card, honor and respect. Okay, and Horseshoe, the good luck. Okay, so as we saw earlier, this person is really honed in on their material wealth and providing for children or having children at this time. They're kind of cold-hearted is what I'm seeing. That's why they could be this person that you thought could be your best friend, but they just left. You know, like they just turned their back on you. Because as we saw earlier, this could have been, you could have been a rebound relationship for this person. Yeah. So that's really interesting here. Yeah, we have the Child card here as well. So this person is focused on their status, like they're very selfish, self-centered. Definitely getting like egotistical vibes with these cards from this person. And with the Devil energy here as well, like success. It's all about moving forward, money. Even this card mentions money. And they feel like, no, there's no point in looking back. They don't want to reflect, self-reflect. Yeah, I'm getting very like narcissistic vibes. That's not to say that this person is like a straightforward narcissist, but they definitely have some very narcissistic tendencies is what I'm seeing. Because if a person doesn't have nostalgia much for the past, you know, if they don't appreciate the kindness and the love that you've showed them, if they're not receptive to that, and they're just focused on materialistic things and ticking off those boxes of success and practical matters, they're missing a sensitivity chip is what I'm trying to say. So you're better off without this person. Definitely is what I'm getting with these cards. Besides, from what I saw in these cards, don't take this the wrong way, they think of you as someone who's like too spiritual and like too adventurous for their taste, whereas they're focused more on materialism. Like you're devoted to learning things, knowledge, with these two cards here, the Three of Wands and the Mystic, and enthusiasm for learning. Yeah, whereas this person is more driven by like practical concerns of making money and establishing themselves, making a fortune. It's like their sole focus is success and career. Interesting. Besides, like a child. So these are the messages I'm getting for your pile 4. If you resonated with this, please do hit like and consider subscribing to support the channel. Thank you, and I hope you have a good day. Take care of yourself. Bye, pile 4.